Hi, in this video I am going to show you how to set up your traffic sources to send people to your funnels. So let's head over to the traffic sources section where we are going to set up a new traffic source. Let's name it our test traffic source, for example. And you see here that we have a section called tracking fields that allow you to enter any field you want to track from this traffic source. The purpose of a tracking software is to be able to find which segments of your traffic are converting and which ones are not. And to do this, you need to be able to tag the links you use to send people to your funnels. And this is the tracking fields is one way of doing this. So let's create a few fields here. For example, param1 that will have by default this value, and param2 that will have this value by default. And I will show you exactly where those parameters are used and how you can use them to find your converting traffic segments. So now let's go to the links here, to your links, and we are going to send people to our child read funnel that we created in the previous video, and we are going to use our new test traffic source for this. So you see that when we select this traffic source, we immediately see the tokens, the tracking fields that we have added in this traffic source. So let's copy this link and let's send some traffic to our funnel by changing these values. So for param1, we are going to say, for example, group ABC, and param2 we are going to say that its value is morning, for example. Okay, so now we have been redirected to our funnel, and if we go back, if we send again traffic, for this same link, but for param2 instead of using morning we are going to use afternoon. If I now go to my statistics dashboard, and if I select traffic source here and two tracking fields for grouping the statistics. So let's take here the I have to refresh this page. Traffic source. So we take our test traffic source here, and then we add two tracking fields for grouping. We're going to set param1 here and param2 here. And now I can see in my stats that I got one funnel entrance with these two parameters, group ABC and afternoon, and one funnel entrance with group ABC and morning as the value of param2. So if the traffic coming with the morning value had conversions, I could know that this segment is converting. And if this one does not get any conversion, I would know that the traffic that I'm receiving with these parameters is not converting. So I could stop it at my traffic source and stop paying and stop wasting money for this traffic segment. If I remove this group, the param2 group, I will be able to see the statistics up to this tracking field. So now I can see that with the group ABC param1, I got two entrances, two funnel entrances, and if I had conversions here, I would see them here. So this is how you use the tracking fields to be able to know which segments of your traffic are converting and which ones are not. So now let me show you a few traffic sources that I have already set up. Let's have a look at this one, Bing Ads. Bing has a special token that is called keyword between curly brackets, and that is dynamically replaced by the actual keyword that triggered the ad. So if I create a link, I already have it here. If I create a link here, and if I passed this link to my Bing Ads account, this dynamic token will be automatically replaced with the keyword that triggered my ads, and I will then be able to see in my statistics which keywords are converting and which ones are not. Those field names are completely arbitrary. You define the names you want for the traffic sources you are setting up. However, the tokens are usually dynamic tokens that are defined by your traffic sources. Some traffic sources do not have any dynamic token, like Facebook ads, for example. However, when you create a campaign in Facebook, you always have to create your campaign in 3 parts. First, you create the campaign itself. Then inside your campaign, you create a set or several sets of what they call ad sets. And inside each ad set, you create ads. And this is why when I created my Facebook ads traffic source, I entered those 3 traffic fields to allow me to find which segments of traffic are converting from my traffic advertising campaigns. Let me show you another one. This one, for example, my channel's emails that I'm using for my in my autoresponder series. For this traffic source, I have set up 2 tracking fields. The first one is called the list, that allow me to track which lists are giving me the best return on investment. And the mail tracking field is allows me to track which email from that list, which emails from those specific lists are converting for me and which ones are not. So if I find, for example, that the 3rd email in my autoresponder series is converting pretty well, I may decide to move this specific email as the first one in my autoresponder series. Okay, so now that I have explained to you how to set up the tracking fields, I am going to create a few campaigns with different traffic sources and send traffic to the child read funnel we have created in the previous video, and I will show you the result in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.